The state of Indiana wants all of its students to be able to use context to determine or clarify the meaning of words and phrases. Context clues are like sharks. We're going to use the analogy that you are the shark, and that to find context clues, you have to think like a shark. Just like a shark is always on the lookout for its next dinner, you have to look all around to find clues to the meaning of an unknown word. Use these 5 strategies to help you attack the word and find its meaning. The first clue is look for the actual definition. The unfamiliar term may be already defined for you. Clues that an unfamiliar word are being defined include commas, dashes, and parentheses. For example, his emaciation, notice the parentheses, that is, his skeleton-like appearance was frightening. Emaciation and skeleton-like appearance mean the same thing. The dudeen, a short-stemmed clay pipe, is found in Irish folk tales. A dudeen is a short-stemmed clay pipe. Alienation, being isolated from others, happens during the teenager years. So notice between the dashes is the actual definition of alienation. The second clue is to scan for a synonym. Synonyms are words with the same meaning. The reader may discover the meaning of an unknown word because a synonym is provided close to the unknown word. The mountain pass was a tortuous road, winding and twisting like a snake around the trees of the mountainside. Tortuous and winding and twisting are synonyms. The third clue is to look for an antonym. You might find a word with the opposite meaning. Words like although, however, and but may signal contrast clues. Even though some of the dogs were very docile, others were very mean. Docile and mean are antonyms. They mean the opposite. So some dogs must have been very gentle. The fourth context clue is to look for an example. Sometimes when a reader finds a new word, an example might be found nearby that helps to explain its meaning. Words like including, such as, and for example, point out example clues. Celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and stars can be seen in the sky. Examples of celestial include sun, moon, and stars. So I can figure out that celestial has something to do with those things in the sky. Piscatorial creatures such as flounder, salmon, and trout live in the coldest parts of the ocean. Examples of piscatorial include flounder, salmon, and trout. So I could probably figure out that piscatorial has something to do with fish. And the last context clue is inference. Clues might be available for the careful reader to make an educated guess at the meaning. For example, the author may be setting a mood. The meaning of the unknown word must harmonize with that mood. Also, sometimes a reader knows from experience how people or things act in a given situation. The lugubrious wails of the gypsies match the dreary whistling of the wind in a deserted cemetery. I can use both inference clues to help me. The author is setting a mood here. He uses the words wails, dreary, and deserted cemetery. Has to have something to do with sadness. And I also know from prior experience that if I'm in a cemetery and I'm crying, then it's probably, again, a sad situation. Lugubrious is just a big word for sad.